Hello beauties, how is everyone doing? I wanted to check in. I know that in Massachusetts on March 24th, non-essential businesses have been closed for the next 2 weeks. So a lot of us are adjusting to being home and also the financial burden that this might cause. So I wanted to check in today and see if I could offer a few tips so that we could be productive while we're home, and kind of check in to instill some positivity in all of this. So my first tip is about being present. Even though we're not at the shop or working, we can certainly be present, and we're fortunate enough to have all the social media platforms to do that with. As estheticians, what we can do is do how-to videos, give tips, and kind of informational material that we can, for instance, as estheticians, we can do how to do home facials. It's not only a good way for them to maintain their skin routine, but also it's relaxing, it can be fun, they can do it with their kids. Nail technicians, a lot of people have been asking me, how do I take off my dip? Because they won't be back in time to have it redone. So let's minimize damage by giving them helpful tips to do it at home and under these circumstances. And when they come back to us, we'll have better nail beds to work with, and that we're keeping them safe and healthy as well. So tip number 2 and 3 is, first, check out your retail. How is that doing? Reevaluate and take inventory on the products that you're promoting and get rid of anything that's not working for you, restock on the ones that are, or do more research to see if there are other products out there that might be better or that might fall in line with what you're promoting as a business. And with that being said, now might be a good opportunity for you to also look at websites. If you don't have a website, never done a website, you can actually check out Wix.com. It's very reasonable, it's easy to do, and they have great templates. And with Wix.com, you can also have a retail platform, online booking, and informational, or even have like a gallery. So I recommend Wix.com, check it out, and that might be a great way to launch your retail onto an online platform. So the next thing to consider being home is your price listing and any kind of print material. So when we're busy, sometimes we often aren't able to update a lot of things. So now's the time. Look at your consent forms, update those forms, have copies ready. What I do is I have a binder, and in the binder there are basically folders for each consent form, and once your client fills it out, I put it right into the binder, 3 punch hole, and it's in there, it's organized, and it's all in one place. So maybe that's a time, now is a great time for you to do that and get organized. As you know, when we're working, it's just these things kind of fall behind. And print out materials on services that you're gonna introduce, or services that are up and coming that you want to promote. I know that social media is great, but sometimes people like having something to take with them to look at. And above all, aside from all of this, um, try to be positive. I know it's tough, it's a big adjustment, and a lot of us are worried about our loss of income. I get it. But at the same time, we can't change what's happening. So I hope that you take this opportunity to reconnect. Oftentimes, beauticians, we work weekends, we work evenings, we work a lot of hours. So now is a great time to reconnect with your kids, call people, FaceTime, and just catch up. And also get out there if you can. I hope that the weather gets better. So get out there, enjoy the sun, and come back, 100% mentally and physically and ready to roll, because I know that once you get back, you'll be on fire and you'll be ready to go with these tips in mind. I know that all of this will be behind us soon. So stay positive and hang in there. We're all in this together.